Hi, I'm Chad with Move Forward Guitar. This lesson is from our series Guitar Chords for Beginners. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play an open G5 chord. Here's a G5 chord. And this chord, as you can see and tell, is very close to the regular G major. The only difference is we're taking off our first finger and muting that string out, which is the 5th string, and we're going to mute it out with our 2nd finger. And that's why it's called a G5. This note that we were playing with our first finger is the 3rd of the chord. A regular chord like a G major is made up of a root, a 3rd, and a 5th. Those are the intervals. You don't really need to understand that. I'm just giving you a little bit of theory behind this. But a G5, a 5 chord, or any 5 chord, is not going to have a 3rd in it. So this note that I'm playing with my first finger with a regular G major chord is a B, and that's the 3rd of G major. So when we take that out, we don't have any B's left in this shape when we're muting that out. That's why it's called a 5 chord. So technically you could use this chord as a major chord or a minor chord, because that 3rd would actually determine whether it was major or minor. And again, don't worry about the theory too much. I just wanted to give you a little bit of explanation as to why it's called a 5 chord. But typically when you see someone playing this shape right here like I am, they're going to use it as a major chord because this is so similar to the regular G major, and they'll just use this shape and leave off that extra note, and it's a little less muddy when you do that. And a lot of times when I play an open G chord, I'll play it like this without the 3rd in it. And you'll see a lot of people do that. So the fingering for this chord is your 2nd finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret. And then your 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And your 4th finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret. So all the notes you're fretting are in the 3rd fret. And like I said, you're muting out the 5th string just by lightly letting your 2nd finger rest on top of it without pushing it down at all, and just getting it to mute out. And then the other strings are open just like a regular G major chord. So again, it's the exact same thing as a regular G major chord, except you're removing your 1st finger and muting out that 5th string now. And to mute out that 5th string, you might have to lay your 2nd finger down a little flatter than you would with a G major. With the G major, you kind of have to be a little bit more on the tip of your finger to avoid muting out the 5th string. But in this chord, since we're trying to mute out the 5th string, you might have to be less on the tip of this finger so that you can get it a little flatter to lay across that string. So that's a G5 chord.